Ovatoyou is a smartphone-based survey tool that you download onto your mobile device or your tablet, and you then are able to, we push you a survey, and the survey then asks, we're able to get photographic, we ask you to upload pictures that demonstrate or that add texture to a specific question. We're also able to get your rating on things, so we've got a little rating aspect of it. You can do open-ended and closed-ended sort of drop-down questions. So, we had a combination of all those kinds of questions with the bloggers, but I guess the ones that we're seeing kind of make us the most difference and set the tool apart are the ones that allow us to get that in the moment, capturing what they're thinking and feeling and where they're doing it, and just bringing it to life a bit. So I think when we saw the results, we were happy that we'd managed to almost make bloggers a little bit more like humans, and you could sort of understand what their motivations were and that they were just normal people. The kind of things that Ovatoyou is really good at is the ability to be able to, and I use it as an example, show clicks what the Christmas table looked like over the Christmas season, so that then informs their merchandise buying process, plus in a way their communication, because where the setting is and who's gathered around the family also helps from a communication perspective. So it's just that richness and texture. We've also used it for Virgin Active in tracking sort of gym experience. We've used it for another client, Spree, which is really just tracking the experience around online shopping through them, and which brands are in and or out of their repertoire in terms of online shopping. Well, one of the most interesting things as a sort of marketer and somebody in the field was that they are completely bombarded with requests from the marketing fraternity, and really just sending them a press release or just asking them to mention a brand isn't really fair, and it's not a fair use of their following. So I think the idea was that to treat them, to get them to treat them a little bit more like humans. Many of them don't do it as a day job, so they do it after hours. So it's to be a little bit mindful of that, and then also to give them creative, nice things to do on their blogs. They're looking for freshness and nice ways of engaging with brands, and getting a press release is not really just going to cut it anymore. Many of them do it after hours as a hobby and a passion, so they're often sitting in quite homely, quaint, lovely environments, and it just makes it more personal. And I think there's quite a lot of mystique around bloggers. I think bloggers for marketers are this kind of elusive body of people that you need to somehow engage with, but you're not quite sure how to do it. So I think we got a little bit of an insight into how to engage with them, and it helped be able to see the photos of their lives, to be able to make them a bit more human and accessible, and also to hear them in their sort of pleas, to not engage with them in sort of too formulaic a manner.